A goal without a plan is just a wish. Hey friends, new year, new you, resolutions and goals and all of those things are being made now. People say during the new year, I don't have any goals. And I sometimes think that is because people want to avoid the disappointment that can come. Their goals, their hopes and dreams aren't achieved, and that's understandable, but I want to help give you the tools to reach what your goals and your hopes and dreams are. Some of you may have heard about SMART goals. I want to add an ER to that and talk about S.M.A.R.T.E.R goals. When we talk about the S standing for specific, you have a goal that is, say for me, I want to be healthy. That's not very specific. But something else that I could say is increase the frequency of my exercise. Then we have M for measurable. Are your goals something that you can track? Saying I want to exercise more, okay, that is a specific goal, but how can I measure that? 2 times a week, maybe even designate a day, Monday and Thursday, something that's measurable. Your goal needs to be achievable. It has to be something that you can do with the resources that you have, with the talent that you have, with the time that you have, with the support that you have. An example of that is if I said, I wanted to be an NBA player and I'm not on my high school JV team, I'm 4'11". No recruiters have come around to speak to me. I don't know. So let's make something that's a little bit more realistic. I have a goal of being involved in basketball. I love that sport. Maybe I can be a coach. Maybe I can join a weekend league. That's a more achievable goal, still encompasses my love of basketball. Then when we come to R and our SMART goals, that stands for relevant. Is your goal relevant to you? Is it important to you personally? So some people might find that they are really motivated to exercise and they'll say, oh, okay, right now I'm gonna do a race with my friend, I'll sign up, yay, and we'll do it. And then within 2 or 3 weeks, it's sort of like, well, this was really my friend's goal. They wanted to do this race, and then you'll fall off because that wasn't your goal. But if you had decided, I want to run a race in this foreign country, I want to run a race in Paris or Prague, who knows? I'm setting that as a goal. I have travel attached to it. I had to enter to get into this race. I paid a lot of money for this race. You're more likely to invest in the training, the time that it takes to prepare yourself for it, be more motivated to run even on those really cold days or when you're not feeling as well, because it's a goal that is important to you. Your goal sparks joy in yourself. T stands for time bound. Is your goal something that you have a time period for when you're going to reassess, are you on track? So maybe you can say in 3 months, I'm going to try to exercise more and be able to run 1 mile in 10 to 12 minutes. That's something that's a little bit more time bound. You have a goal that you're working towards. Then when we come to E, we're talking about evaluating our goal, evaluating our progress, to see if we need to make any adjustments along the way. A lot of times we're doing things and when we take a step back, we can say, yes, I'm doing well, but I can do a little bit better. Sometimes we might even have to put the brakes on things if we're going too hard and it's becoming all consuming and other areas of our life are falling to the wayside. So evaluating your progress is very, very important. Are you writing down your exercise twice a week if you're doing that, so that 3 months later you can check and see if you've actually done that? And then finally, you want to reward yourself. You have set goals, you have worked hard, and it is now time to celebrate that. But I'm also gonna say celebrate in moderation. You are going to that exercise class and then you say, well, I'm gonna have a smoothie every single day after that class. Smoothies can be very healthy, but sometimes they can also not be the healthiest thing. If it's a smoothie made out of ice cream, even if it has a fruit in there, like think about the composition. Are you going to undo all of the work that you did with all the rewards that you give yourself? One thing I've often recognized is when I say I want to do a little bit more spinning, I'm going to Soul Cycle, they always manage to have a Levon bakery nearby. And I wonder if that is a plot to undo my progress, but that's where discipline comes in. And I say not every time, every couple of weeks, maybe I can have one of their delicious cookies. So that is what setting smarter goals is about. A couple of years ago, my goal was to walk faster. Sounds really, really basic, but people have said to me, oh, you walk kind of slowly. And so I said I want to walk faster. I would try to improve my cadence. But then really last year, I said, you know what? I'm gonna pick this up a notch. So I follow that 12-3-30 workout that you can find that went viral on TikTok a couple of years ago. Walking on an incline, walking on a treadmill. You know what people say to me right now? Why are you walking so fast? I finally put a goal. I had a plan of how I would do that, and I have metrics for how I would improve myself. Another goal I had was to have more water in my life. I needed to have a plan of doing that. How often am I gonna drink water? How am I gonna make water more flavorful to me? So one thing I drink a lot more of is tea. Herbal teas, and then you don't have to have a lot of sweeteners in there because we don't want to cause another problem with having too much sugar. But I'm often drinking an herbal tea because it's something that's flavorful. It helps me get a little bit more water into my system. That brings us to the end of our video and talking about setting SMART goals and trying to make 2024 the best year that we can have for ourselves. I hope that you have a wonderful year full of prosperity, full of opportunity, full of personal growth. May 2024 be your best year yet. Hope to see you later. If you want to hear more, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And take care. Bye.